So here's what we got. Lovely waffles made out of protein powder. It's good? Yeah. Hey, what's up? So we're gonna make some protein pancakes today. Today we're using peanut butter chocolate protein powder. This will be just the simple, normal. We're gonna use butter, regular flour, Splenda, just because y'all know I don't eat sugar, and that sort of thing. And then the next version will show you how to swap out the butter with applesauce and how to change this to keto flour to where that we increase. All in, we're gonna be at about 70 grams of protein in our waffles that we're gonna make. So we'll get started. The dry ingredients, 2 scoops, protein, whatever that is that you choose. 1, 2. The little buddy's behind the camera today. He's doing awesome. He's helping out, learning what we do. 2 of that. I also like to throw in, it's not that serious, this protein or peanut butter powder from Walmart. 6 grams of protein per serving, but it's also just extra flour since we're making chocolate peanut butter waffles. 2. 1 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon, I apologize, baking powder. A little extra. So what I was taught, soda spreads, powder rises. That's how you know the difference between the 2. 1/4 tablespoon of salt. So actually a half. I add 2, right? You sweat a lot. I swap out sugar for Splenda. I don't want to hear all the, oh, alternative sweeteners, all that sort of stuff is nonsense. The good thing about making these, you get to make them exactly how you want them to taste. No nonsense. That's there. 1/4 cup of flour. Like I said, this will be the, right now, next time we'll switch. I'll show you how to use the keto flour. It's the same measurements, it just changes your macro numbers. Right? That's, and salt. Good. So that's all the dry ingredients. I was unprepared with my whisk. Then 2 tablespoons of melted butter. We also have 2 eggs. Always mix your powder first where it's blended together. If not, it'll get chunky. Braxton was helping out, giving us a thumbs up in the background. You also have 1/4 cup of milk, 2 eggs, you didn't have to go away, buddy. I just didn't want it to get out of hand. I like to mix that in first and then add in the butter last. Different protein powders are going to give you different thicknesses. You may need to add milk as you go to get it to the texture that you want, depending on what it is. Or what brand you use. Creates like a little bit of a cake batter consistency, right? I like it to be a little bit thinner, so I'm gonna splash it off with a little more milk. It's just one of those things. Like I said, the recipe's kind of a template. Depending on, so if I was making this with vanilla protein powder instead of the chocolate, this would already be the right amount of moisture, right? And totally depending on how thick you want them, that's what you can go with. I'm going to splash in a little more milk just so it's a little bit. And now this is a very exact measurement type situation. Precise. Once it looks like that, that's where we want it. So let's make sure our waffle maker. Best $19 I ever spent was this chef-made waffle maker from Walmart. Once it lights up, that lets the batter sit for a minute. I'm going to transfer it into a measuring cup just to make it easier to pour. If your kids like to lick the batter, this is just as good, honestly. I see the face behind the camera. Here we go, buddy. Okay. Batter good? If we learn to find swaps, it makes your life easier. Learning how to make things taste the way that you want them makes this easier. There we go. Oops. Thanks to the wonderful world of editing, we'll make that mess and stuff go away. I doubt it. I'm not that good at the edit. Y'all know that. Y'all been along for this ride. Here's what it is. I was asked how to make protein pancakes. So here's where we're at. Right? If you don't like it, if you think you should make them another way, cool. Go right ahead. Here's what we do. All this, Target, great value, all of it. It's not that serious. First, learn your steps. We run a pretty well organic house and so on and so forth. There's certain things it's not worth the effort to overmanage your ingredients, right? You're trying to get to a place where that you're able to pick and choose what you want to eat and make the right decision. So focusing on, oh, this one's got that and blah, blah, blah. That's too much effort for what you got going on right now.